Like how? There should be nothing left of you. Should have learned to chew your food more thoroughly. Fools, both of you. I won't die so easily. Now our feast begins. Very well, the meat is more delicious when it is tenderized. Your soul is rightly ill. I shall pluck it from your body before it rots. Relinquish your soul, and I promise your death will be swift. He's practically dead now. God, no. There we go. Okay, no. This ends now, Orcus. Wait, let me. This has been a long time coming. Okay. You can do it. Oh no. Dripping with fear, boiled in hatred, I could still smell its exquisite aroma. What the hell is he? It's his that he smells. Just a taste. It's done. Let's get back to headquarters, Davel.
We're not done with him, are we? No? Yes? Oh no, it's just a... We're cameraing away. I thought it was going to reveal something.
Boss, Davel.
I like this design.
Sorry for causing you all no need of end of worry and track him down. You risked life and limb. For that, I thank you, all of you. We didn't risk anything. We just sat here praying until you and Davel walked through that door. Don't be so hard on yourself, lass. I know each and every one of you would have joined her if she hadn't talked some sense into you. We owe you our lives, boss. We owe it to you. To you to return the favor.
Hey, Nightshade. Thank you for stopping by. How are you? I'm just doing the reap requests before I do the main series quest.
You're more than I deserve. Who forces them they hold dear into a personal vendetta? Who leads family to their death? Arnicus was no fool. He knew and accepted the risks. He placed his faith in you because he believed Orcus had to be stopped, and he was right. There'll be no more victims to mourn. He helped you to achieve that victory. It'll be enough for him, and it'll be enough for me. I miss Arnicus.
Even though there was very little time to know him, I just like him because he defended me.
You're right, this ain't the time for sulking. Arnicus would be the first to tell me that. Now it's time to honor their sacrifice, to toast those we have lost, and those still by our side. By our sides, I mean. Oh, I hear the audio a bit crackly. And to thank the brave souls that led us here. That means you, Davel. Much as I'd like to take credit for Orcus' demise, it was a long, bloody road, but this marks the end of your first assignment as a Reaper. First assignment? Am I going to get more? And what an assignment it was, You might not be a Garlean, but you tackled your task with a singular resolve. That impressed the most hardened soldiers. I'm proud to call you family. We may have founded the Lemurs to provide a home for wayward Garleans, but we're not so different, Garleans and Eorzeans. No great revelation, but moments like these help to put it all in perspective.
You say I have a hard time. You have a hard time understanding me? Last time I streamed, someone said my mic sounded roboty, and I fixed it by just unplugging it and plugging it back in. Does it still sound like that?
I'm not sure if I fixed it. Let me see. Okay. It's a good thing I bought a new mic yesterday. This mic I've had since high school, which was... I'm pretty sure I got it before 2015. So it might be going bad now. But yeah, every time it messes up, I just unplug and plug it back in. Thank you. Okay, this family, it was a dream that gave us the strength to survive in a strange land. But the beautiful thing about dreams, if you ask me, is that they can change. They can get better. So I say that from this day forward, the lemurs will be united not by origin, but by purpose. Brothers and sisters bound by shared convictions. I don't think anyone will object to that boss. The lemurs are ready to welcome people of all stripes. You can relate? Yeah. If you want to know, the mic I'm using right now is a Blue Yeti. Starting with you, Davel, though it was all but official already, eh? Aye, here's to the birth of a new family, sister. I'm not sure what causes my mic to sound bad every now and then. Maybe it's the age, maybe it's the cord. I'm not sure. What a day it's been, eh? Hope it'll be a while yet before I've occasion to yammer on that much again. Too much talking's liable to put me in a sentimental mood or worse, make me dewy-eyed. So let's leave it at that, eh? You ever get weary from the weight of the world on your shoulders? Know that our doors will always be open. And if you need an ear to bend, a soldier to weep on, a shoulder to weep on, or a stiff bottle to jump inside, I'll be right here, sister. Now, assuming there's no more quests after this, I'll be able to do main series quest. As your avatar sups upon the souls of our fallen foes, that it didn't let me finish that. I got enshrouded. Yeah. Death gauge unlocked. Okay. Okay, I got enshroud. I want that to be an Alt-E. Shroud shroud gauge, oh, you know that. Once enshrouded, the death gauge will display the time remaining to play host to your avatar, as well as your stacks of lemur shroud, which are consumed to use powerful attacks such as Void Region, Reaping, and Communio. Okay. Okay, and these ones only pop up when I'm enshrouded, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I got no new... Oh, I need to move this. No, not character configuration. HUD layout. I think I'll put it right here. No, not default. There we go. I do not need to do this. I can just go to Revenant's Toe to start the main series quest. I've been waiting so long for this. I wonder if that guy's still standing around. It was the guy who was dressed up as the generic warrior of light from the trailers. I would love to see those trailers with people's custom app Warriors of Light. Oh, it's time. Alphino, the next say. Is that something exploding? Oh god, this is going to go badly, isn't it? Davel, do you have some time to talk? I would like to gather everyone in Dawn's Respite and together assess the situation in which we find ourselves. First quest has officially started. everyone is here. Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of ominous towers in a multitude of locations throughout the world. We have since learned that said structures were brought into being by an organization known as the Telophoroi. The Telophoroi's stated purpose is to recreate the final days of eons past. An apocalyptic event that would result in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already we have these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. Not just regular primal sufferings, lunar. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem to be able to resist being tempered at least. But after what happened to Orenvald and Fordola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. Yet while these threats close to home are of paramount concern, we mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Telophoroi are under the leadership of Fandaniel, and one other delightful fellow, Xenos Ye Galvis, the Crown Prince and our dear friend. To date, he's reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varys, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. The capital has probably seen the worst of it. For a good while there, it saw the bloodiest fighting in the War of Succession, but that has since changed, and in troubling ways. Aye, during our reconnaissance, the air was not once rent by the barking of cannons, or the cries of discord. 'Twas an eerie fog of silence which did blanket that ruined city. The inhabitants appeared to have been attempered. With a nary word spoken did they labor to transform the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. If they were indeed made thralls, it seems safe to assume that these events, too, were orchestrated by the Telophoroi. An army of primals is awful enough, but in light of recent developments, I fear it is only the prelude to an even greater catastrophe. We need to devise means to counter this threat, and quickly before our allies are overwhelmed. We will find a way in Charlayan. I am sure of it. Master Fortunate's comments regarding the final days were curious to say the least. Worm knows more than it is letting on. That's what I was thinking. Sorry to interrupt. We just received word from Mistress Kryle. She says that arrangements for your visit have been finalized. You're to head to Limsolumensa and board the next ship bound for Charlayan. And on arrival, present yourselves as associates of the students of Baldosian, come to assist with the Order's restoration. The arrangements may be settled, but what of your thoughts? They must race at the prospect of returning home after so long. I am eager to see it, of course. We should set off at once. They need to give their dad a good talking to. And I'll help with that. Then I'll accompany you to the docks. We need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey. It's time to go to Charlayan. Limsolumensa. This picture looks way too worrying. It looks like an explosion. And air bubbles. We're underwater. Oh no. This is going to go bad very quickly, isn't it? taking a bit to load. Okay, where in here do I need to go? Need to go to Arcanist Guild is the closest. Ethernet. There we go. Okay, what does everyone have to say? I never thought the day would come when I would be sailing home again. It always seemed so very far away. Stinian? Sea travel can be tedious, but I don't mind it. 'Tis a rare experience for most Guardians. Tancred? Contrary to what you might think, this will be like going home for me as well. I may have learned how to survive in Limsolowinsa, but it was in Charlayan where I was taught. Right relentlessly, I might add. The skills to properly live. I shudder to think what manner of truth await us beyond the indigo deep. Still more do I dread the prospect of discussions long overdue. Ishtola? I might have lived in Master Matori's cave for a good part of my life, but even for me, the thought of returning to Charlayan is quite exciting. I can hardly imagine how it is for the others who live most of their lives there. Alphino? Though part of me looks forward to returning home, I'm not forgetting that Father may have stripped us of the privileges of our family name. I hope it doesn't cause trouble with the officials upon our arrival. Alice? What a grim reason to bring you to Charlayan. Not much to be done about it, I suppose, but I would have liked to give you a grand tour under happier circumstances. It is time. Everyone's here, which is good, because I've already paid for your passage, and the fee is non-refundable. The ship for Charlayan should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and have all your luggage close at hand. Ooh, a nice shot of Limsa. It's the scene from the, launch trailer. But it's daytime for me.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule.
Schedule.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
Okay. Let's hope it stays smooth.
Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one.
I wouldn't know that.
And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren.
Hey Takumioni, thank you for following and becoming a sinner. Thank you for stopping by.
'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief.
Things are going to go bad very quickly. I have a feeling.
Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
I'd like to hear it too. Hey, how are you?
Will this be your first visit to Charlayan, Sir Estinian?
That glare at the boat.
Sir Estinian?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
Oh, thank you for redeeming 200 points for an
Since we are
uwu.
now colleagues in an official sense.
I hope I did that right. It's been a few weeks since I actually got to
I'd rather
stream.
you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
You've made your point, Estinian.
I like how they have a little... I like how their relationship is like big brother and little brother.
Better.
What's wrong,
Are you all right,
Tataru?
Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland.
Did you not book a
It's just
thing
we're
to
trying
get on the bed
thwart the
on the
schemes
boat?
of an army hellbent on destroying the world.
Oh, you got a point.
And once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
Oh, poor Tataru. She always has to stay behind and worry about us. I'll bring them back safe and sound, I promise. I'm very worried. That very worries me so much.
I'll hold you to that.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Oh, Tori Boulder.
Hori! Coulternay!
I've
What
actually been
brings you all
pronouncing
this
that
way?
guy. I've been pronouncing that guy's name the correct way this whole
To assist
time.
the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower.
I didn't think I was pronouncing Hori's name
Flamine and
correctly the
others
whole
wish
time.
you all a safe journey and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye, we, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
Has he actually ever been voiced? I don't remember.
We're set to sail! All aboard for Charlian!
It's time.
Yes, it's time for Endwalker.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Have a safe journey, and please, be careful.
Okay. Oh, it's the line from the launch trailer. Please be careful. Everyone's gonna die, aren't they?
And so you
Oh, it's
venture
Emmett.
forth unto
Here it
the
is.
unknown. A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux.
I love that Emmett is
In
the
uncertain
narrator.
times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice.
That's new. I didn't hear that wasn't in the trailer.
That which lives is destined to die.
Yes, I know.
Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end.
Oh god, sounds like a threat.
Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
Oh, going underwater now. What's underwater?
And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Why did the camera go underwater? Okay. I have entered a sanctuary.